You're watching TVC Breakfast, and now the last is yet to be heard in what is now clearly a deepening face-off between two of Nigeria's leading big businesses.
Innoson Motors and Guarantee Trust Bank. In the latest development, the motor maker is insisting that the bank had lost its string of appeals all the way from the lower courts up to the Supreme Court, where the ruling was made between Innoson Motors and Guarantee Trust Bank without reference to third parties. The management of Innoson Motors has refuted claims contained in a press statement purportedly released by Guarantee Trust Bank, in which the bank claimed that no judgment had been delivered empowering the motor manufacturer to take over the bank. GT Bank's claim is that the said judgment was against the account of the Nigeria Customs Service Board domiciled with the bank as an entity and not the bank itself. Joining me now is a lawyer, Tumbosu Oshufora, to talk about this issue. Now, give us a clear view of this case. There seems to be a controversy surrounding this. Is this case against GT Bank or against the Nigeria Customs Service?
That's a dilemma that everybody is facing right now, because you cannot tell me that a party does not know the party that is facing in court, and when a judgment is given, is always pursuant to a particular thing. Okay. All right. Now, Innoson, we knew about the whole development from, the Federal High Court decision up to Court of Appeal. There was no mention of any customs, account being garnished by the judgment creditor, which is Innoson Motors. But I think, I don't know, maybe it's a PR stunt to deflect or to put customers' minds at rest. But whatever it was by Guarantee Trust Bank, I don't think it was a good one, because it has thrown more confusion into the fray than it was before. Even now that Innoson have said they have taken over some of the banks in Inewi. Well, by law, they are guaranteed the judgment creditor. The way it works with law is that if you bring a claim to court and you're given an award or judgment is given, a monetary claim is given in your favor, then you automatically become, then you take another step forward, where you become the judgment creditor. Then you can now go ahead by the instrument of law to what is called 5A, which is the normal thing we know, to go against your judgment debtor. So you use the person's assets or whatever the person has available to offset the amount that has been given to you in the judgment. So that's what Innoson is claiming. They said the whole thing started from a 2.4 billion claim. Now it's risen to about almost 8.8 billion naira. Thereabout, because it was given at an interest rate. So it keeps reading, despite you going on appeal and all that. So that's the way normally people couch it in law. When you have a claim and the other party is appealing, it keeps reading regardless. So at the end of the day, if the judgment is in your favor, then it comes with the interest. That's why the money has gone so high. Now, but let me quickly say something. It's not, the judgment is not very much in the public domain. So that's why both parties are still making claims, the other one is deflecting and all that. But I guess by the time we say it, we will know who actually is lying. But the fact still remains that there's a judgment, all right, and there's a judgment debtor, and GTB to an extent is involved. And definitely the assets might be given. Now, but for customers, that's where I was going to. For customers now who do not understand this, all of this legal... For customers, yes. Your money is secured, even with the lowest of the banks. Chocolates of GTB. It's a big bank. It's one of the biggest commercial banks around. But now, your funds in the bank are guaranteed by the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Company, NDIC. That's one. Then also, almost every bank, in fact, all banks have deposits with the CBN. So in case things come crashing, they have where to run to. So for customers, this doesn't really concern you. Then for a bank that declared over 200 trillion naira in assets. Yes, in assets. No, the last profit. But in general assets. So this is just a drop in the ocean. But I think the management of both companies should actually sit down and find a way to manage, because it is not good for business, right? And for business, for the bank, and it's not good, you know, the perception with your customers.
Okay.
Everything about business is perception. Immediately people start having, you know, jittery feelings, and mind you, people are still coming. I mean, we've had series of events in this country where, you know, financial institutions have gone down with people's deposits and nothing came out of it. So there's cause for alarm on the part of the customers who don't understand the workings of the law. But in the real sense of it, there is no cause for alarm.
Tokunbo Oshifora, thank you very much for talking to us on this issue.
My pleasure.